All right, so we're going to go over where we kind of left off. I remember some things we were working on before is staying back, kind of the wedge, and doing that. So let's kind of take a peek here. And how do you think it's been coming off of the tee? Does it feel pretty good, or? All right, so remember, when do we know that we're done? Once land foot reaches, we know that we're done going forward, correct? So there's land foot. So let's put, right? And isn't it amazing how you don't, until you see it on video, you're like, dang it, right? I thought, right? I mean, it's still better, but it's still what we got to work on, right? And how I can tell too is with your head. So when you go land position here with your head, land foot, let's put one on your head too, so you're here. Because we should just be done rotating. All we're going to do is rotate backside, stay tall, and go down and through, right? And unfortunately, that's all it takes to not be able to get our hands into that inside pitch, right? And it's still better, but at contact too, the only thing else is that top hand's really coming over right here. Whoops. When this top hand to get to contact right here. Right there is good, but then you kind of, because we didn't get it there, actually because you drifted a little bit, you had to cheat, and you had to cheat and snap those hands. Do you feel that sometimes where you got to, oh crap, I'm not there, and I got to cheat to get there, right? Compared to just getting yourself ready to go, but that's not because your timing's off. That's more because of your drifting, not necessarily your. So the biggest thing is when we talk about land foot, everything's keyed off land foot. So when land foot hits, right, boom. Now we got to make sure that this hip is done going forward and the head's done going forward. Well, what happens is you'll see that it comes through that, right? And that's what we're still working on from before. So, sure, if you go forward, this is naturally going to glide, and then you're going to be late, so you have to cheat, and you're going to snap those hands. You got to, right, because you can see, right, because you have to cheat to get there, right? So we're really going to work on. Let's go through this second one. So that's land foot, right? Everything's based off land foot. So land foot. Hip, head. See that kind of butt slide? That was actually a little bit better. But still, we want to have those lines be just right here. You just want to turn. Yep. Right. When that front foot lands, this front hip and the head are done going forward. That's the magical thing for you, man.